Welcome back, guys, to Crypto for Life channel. Today we'll talk about Bitcoin and DYDX. What's going on now on the chart? Let's jump in. Before I start on live the charts, I would like to show you this calendar for this week and two most important events. What do we got? Tuesday, 7 March, it's USA speech by Fed Chairman Jerome Powell to the United States Senate. And the second one on Wednesday, USA, it's speech by Jerome Powell in the House of Representatives. This will be the most important days, and Thursday is initial jobless claims. So most likely, I would like to see the dump, one more dump before the Powell speech, because the people don't like when they don't understand something, what's going on in the market. They better save, deposit, then start trading. So most likely the market will react before the Powell speech, some dump, and only after the speech, they start understanding what's going on the market on an upcoming month or half year and start making decision, to buy an asset or sell it again. So what we can see, and now if we take a look on Bitcoin, we probably, by basic technical analysis, we got this FIB, uptrend FIB. Here's a rejection. We test only 23 level by FIB, test 18 level by FIB, and have a room for growth to middle line. This what I showed you before. So now we probably forming this, wedge. This wedge. But the problem, we didn't see the test one more time. So we got liquidity in this level. It's a daily time frame here. It's just a hypothetical wedge, we got this liquidity and 38 level by FIB. So most likely we walk from level to level. I don't think so. We will go from this current price to the top, to 23, because we don't have positive news, we can see the drop to grab these stop losses, test wedge, test 21K, and start climbing up like this one till May or April, what I told you before. And here we can see 61 level by FIB. Here's a top, it's 28,654, and it's April 7. But most likely we can see something like this one. Retest, going down, and test one more time. The top, it's 31,600, and test middle line of channel. And after that, maybe even with breakout, we can going down to test once again, even 0.5 level by FIB, 20K. In this area, everybody will open short. We can retest, breaking out, retest once again, and start climbing up into 2024. So it will be the perfect scenario for Bitcoin and 3 drives pattern we can form it on the daily time frame. So here's what about a Bitcoin and its most positive scenario. Most negative scenario, you also have to know. We can make a move like this one, bounce to 0 level, and going down. So this is most negative scenario. But most negative scenario, I'm expect 61 level by FIB or even 78. It's 19,200 and 17,900. But most likely, I think we will see the March red months, and we can drop like this one. So in March, we start March in here at 23. So we can see the drop around 20%. Yes, 20% in March, it's more than okay. It's more than healthy because we got a lot of stop losses here. And then come back to close these gaps. After this wedge, we can come back and close all these gaps. Even to 50% of this weekly gap, it will be 61 level by FIB, 19,200. What about Bitcoin for DYDX? For the DYDX, you remember, we got this 3 bottom, 1, 2, 3. The target for this 3 bottom, I mark it here, a white line. It's $4.28. It's a size of this bottom. Now we're breaking out this level, rejected 18 level by FIB. So we're still in the accumulation stage. So it's still early. So I don't recommend you to sell now. Even if you're scared, it's too early because a massive unlock on the DYDX will be only in December 2023. So no massive coins inflow in the circulation supply. That's why they can pump to infinity, DYDX before the unlock. So that's why we're still in the accumulation stage. Every single time, 27 zone, it's accumulation stage. I don't recommend you to sell it now because, of course, everything can happen. We can see something like this one dump on the price, but I think that April and May will be so positive for the crypto in general. And the target's still relevant. If you missed my video, my target for DYDX still relevant. It's at least 0.23 level by FIB. It's $12 and 0.5 level by FIB 17. This FIB still relevant, and in this area, step by step, you can start fix your position. So 12, 15, 17. Yes, we can repeat the history of Uniswap. Yes, we can. We can go even to $40. But I already explained about market cap and circulation supply for this coin. So what we can see now, and what I would like to see on the chart now. Here, let's go to daily time frame. First of all, on the daily time frame, we got only one gap. So all zones is already tradable. We got only one gap. So, and I think most likely we can see the drop to equilibrium, 50% of this range. 50%, it's exactly $1.89. So it's equilibrium, 50%. And we squeeze down with a weak candle, close 50% of this gap, and never come back once again to these levels. It will be the perfect scenario. Just for me, yes. Of course, the March can be terrible, and we can lose from the top 44%. So it's crazy. A lot of people will be total disbelief in this coin and start selling it, but the big players accumulate a lot. Here we got a top at $3.30, start crashing in a few candles on 4-hour time frame, and find a support at $2.45. Then bounce, and like you see, we leave a lot of liquidity. It means we will come back definitely to these levels again. Locally, what I'm expect now, like you can see, we dropped to 18 level by FIB, bounce to 0 level. Most likely, we can see now, before the news, we can see the drop to $2.22. If we hold this line, we can easily bounce to 0.5 level by FIB, $2.87, and then crash again by end of March to equilibrium. It will be the really healthy scenario for the DYDX, and trust me, we'll just make a move like this one, grab this liquidity, bounce, liquidate all these people who add stop losses on the short, grab liquidity, test 50% of this gap, and come back down to close this main daily gap. So no gaps, and we have a open road to our targets. So this is my most logical scenario for the DYDX. What I do now on the DYDX with my investments, I do nothing. Even I will be in a losses for a moment. I'm not cut my losses, and I wait my targets for the DYDX. And this most logical price action, what I can see now, what I don't expect the drop once again like this one. But it will be healthy. The faster we came in to this zone, the faster we will bounce. Because on the 12-hour time frame, we got a lot of stop losses here, who added a 27 zone. So we can grab it and bounce. If we not a bounce like this one, we can see the capitulation down once again, and on daily time frame, it will be healthy. Sideways capitulation, impulse, sideways capitulation. So in most even negative scenario, the test of equilibrium would be good for the DYDX. and we never come back to these levels again. And then if we go to weekly time frame, here we got a momentum, sideways, we need a time, and bounce to our target. So if you accumulate the DYDX in this range, I don't recommend you to sell the DYDX, because for a long run, even for this year, the DYDX can show the great result. I'm not sure about 2024, 2025, because the more coins will be added into circulation supply, but for 2023, it's more likely we can see some positive pump. And if you accumulate, for example, even with retest of equilibrium, $2, and you care about this coin, you can leave free coins and sell 50% of your coins at test of this three bottom target here, $4.26. You can sell it, withdraw your initial deposit, and leave free coins. So guys, I hope you liked this video about the DYDX. Right, please comment what do you think about this coin in general. Are we going down and forming one more time lower low, or we just test equilibrium and going higher? And right, please in the comment your top target for the DYDX by end of this year or in May. And if you want to trade with my custom indicator set 6-in-1 only for $1 per day, just write me DM.